What's the name of this?
This is in the mix. In the mix.
Okay. In the mix. My name is Willis Writer.
And I am
Jon.
I'm Jon the Don.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
We're in
the mix, man.
Why did we start doing music? You and me go first, bro.
Man, I started doing music personally because growing up, that's all I saw. That's all I knew. It was music. My dad was a pastor, you know, so growing up my whole life, everybody around me and my family did music. So I was naturally drawn to it, not necessarily knowing like what I was gonna do per se in music, but I definitely, I don't know how to put this, because I wasn't necessarily a musician until like I saw my brother playing the drums, and
He played the drums too?
he played the drums when we were little, bro, and then he moved from the drums to the piano to the bass. Yeah, bro. He went crazy. So just seeing my brother being able to do that, I was like, I'm tired of sitting next to my mom. I have to get up and get over there into the pit. So, bro, I was playing bongos. And I was probably like 8, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really getting too much of nothing out. I was just playing whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was being taught how to fill in a song. And by me playing the bongos and having those small tips to use as far as what to look for in a song and while the song's playing, it made me dissect music differently. So then when I started listening to music outside of church, I'm hearing things completely different from my friends that are sitting there. Like I could be in Walmart and walking around and I'm like, oh, y'all hear this song playing?
Right.
This song is crazy.
Yeah.
But they're like completely
It's just a regular song.
walking around like robots. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm tapped in, you know?
Exactly.
And I couldn't understand what that was, bro. And that was my love for music. And so, going further along down the line, I started writing raps. And not even raps. I was writing gospel songs at first. Gospel raps. Yeah, gospel poetry type. But I didn't never like put it to a beat because I never was able to. I used to record on cassette tapes with my brother in the room, and like over my mom's like old sermons that they used to have just sitting around on cassette tapes. I used to grab them and be recording songs. I would be like having my brother play something on the piano, and I would be singing, bro, and we would be recording it. And I had like set up my piano and his bass and all type of stuff in my room, like a little studio, bro. Like, and this is whenever we stayed in the freaking apartment complex. You know what I'm saying? Like I set up our little room like it was a studio, bro. I put curtains up and everything, bro. Like, and I don't know, it just was something that was in me from birth.
For me, I started doing music. I'm not a musician. I will be a musician one day, but I'm a writer. So I started doing music because I was inspired by the people around me. You know what I'm saying? Like the people who did music around me. So shout out to Oklahoma artists for that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people that I've seen, and then just kind of that thing of like being competitive. Like what I'm saying? I know I could if I know what a good song sounds like, I can make a good song. So I was like, and I've always heard singing melodies, but I couldn't. I'm tone deaf, so I always like wrote lyrics for a singer and had them get on the hook. And that's really where I want to take my music career to, is just writing for mainstream artists.
Minuscule atoms are gargantuan souls. Earth is a spirit realm, a wonder to behold. Bare feet to the grass, I wander through the wilderness, find my soul in the woods and heal from all my bitterness.
Can you define your sound? What genre would you place yourself in? If you were to put out a
Neo
song
soul.
right now. Neo soul?
Yeah.
Neo soul. Okay.
Yeah.
Time is disappearing, I sense the eternal touch. Fireflies in the field like swirling stars at dusk. Life emerges from life, each moment creates another. Perfection upon perfection, kaleidoscopic colors.
That's hard.
You go first, I gotta think about it.
That's hard.
Favorite artist, music artist of all time.
That's hard.
The most influential, the most influential to you.
I'm gonna just say it, Jill Scott.
Purples and blues and greens, I am not this little self. Endless chasm of love I fall into and melt. Who knows if I'll re-arise or ever see the sun again, lost in a greater sun that never descends.
I'm gonna say Wiz Khalifa, bro.
Hard.
Wiz Khalifa, bro. I'm gonna say Bobby Womack.
Probably go back.
You don't know about that guy right there. His ability to control the crowd. His performances, bro. No, what are you talking?
Well, it's off the wood.
And Joe, bro. R&B legend.
जाने में मिले हम जब कम था मेरी रगों में तुमने दिखाया खुशी का रास्ता चलना शुरू किया हमने साथ तब पहुंचे ऐसी जगह पे जहां बस प्यार का रास्ता
I am definitely going to say that bro, I'm a salmon guy. I love salmon, bro. Anything with salmon, I'm going to be eating that.
यार मेरे दिलदार मेरे अपनी आत्मा से पूछूं हर बार मैं ये कैसे जिया इतने साल हारे बिना तुम्हारे बिना
My favorite I guess my all-time favorite food is French fries.
Huh? Interesting.
I mean, because look, I hear the thing, because I'm a very analytical person of myself. I guess like the thing that because I've stopped eating a lot of things in my life, but the thing that I've always ate is French fries. I never stopped eating French fries, even though oil and water don't mix. But we're gonna work on that.
Push start, I had to charge it up. Hit the booth, go retarded, huh? You gon' get this nigga started, huh? Black top roses with them back shot hoes, where them packs get sold, that's where that black head roll.
What's your sign?
I am a Taurus.
Horses.
Okay. That makes sense.
I'm an Aries moon, Scorpio rising.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah. That's it. I appreciate y'all.
Mix it up.
We in the mix, man. You know what I'm saying? We floating, jumping down in Willis Writer, baby.
Better leave that corner, no she keep that on her. Yeah, that remix on her. Make you keep that coma. Hey, top down in the coupe with your bag, huh? Fresh squeeze with the juice, paper tag, huh? Hit the scene with a groove, make them dance, huh? You been only doing you, but niggas, man, I gotta watch you around me. Better watch your boundaries. On the way, can't drown me, and I say that loudly. You don't know shit about me, I went up, they doubted. They the play, they found me.
The gift is to see the light in negativity. The unity of my speech bring you peace. You can't emasculate duality. I take my mind to the Garden of Eden to cook up a masterpiece, naked in my vulnerability, the foresight of imagining. Abstract concepts crafted tactically. I talk to sprees about my intentional manifestations. I create a safe space for artists to show dedication. I only talk about memorizing because this shit take preparation. That's why it's hysterical when I see hesitation. It's crazy. It's crazy the places That breath can take you through meditation, like our skin, being colors reflected off the sun, so potent it painted a strawberry moon. I could be a therapist, but I dropped out just to spit psychological poetry. So come flow with me, and always remember your action is a part of faith. Now make some noise for Seoul Thursdays, the astronomical marketplace.